Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world, whatever time of day it is. This is Rachel, also known as Ditsy Diamond Painter, and I've got a whip and chat for you today. I haven't even started this kit. I've not picked a pen. Oh, actually, did I pick a pen? Yeah. Oh, this is from Crafted Makes. I haven't changed out the putty and that on it though, so I don't know if that's going to be, don't think that's going to be any good. So we are changing the putty out, I think. Luckily, I think I might have changed this actually. Looks like a new end. I can't remember the last time I used this though. So let me just. So I put my hard wax. I've already got a bit in there, but I'll just top it up a bit. And I'm just squashing in there. And then I have got some Abby's Diamond putty off Etsy. Now I really like this putty. So, do I have bubblegum or sweet peach? So we had sweet peach last time. So I'll have bubblegum this one. I'm sorry if it shakes and rocks, but my desk isn't what you call. It's not what you call easy to do, I don't think, putty. But it's good once it's settled in. So some excess will come off that as I use it. Tray. What tray shall I use? Quite a large tray because it's quite a lot of messy multi-placing and colour blocking. So we will go with this one, and I can't remember where I got it from. It was off Etsy. I've got a feeling it's America somewhere, but it's been that long since I ordered it. Way before 2020. So we are working on Unicorn and Little Fairies by Herb Leonhard. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. And it's a square. So we will start. I always start in the right bottom corner and then work across. 80. Dun, dun, dun. I did notice when I kitted this one up, it's a bit staticky, the drills. But I find it very hard to get drills now that don't have some static in. Unless they've been in my stash for a longer time, I suppose. Oh, I so love working on these. I'm really into me diamond art clubs at the minute. Don't know why. I just am. So I might do a dreamers. Well, by the time I finish this, I don't know whether it will be time for May. And it's time for DP Grey in May. And I still don't know what I'm doing with that. I really don't. I know I want to do something. And it's April already. Where's the time gone? I've not really pushed it or... because I wanted it to be a bit chilled, if that makes sense. And I didn't want to put too much on my shoulders, so I don't know. So there will be unboxings over the next couple of weeks, just to see if they've got grey in, because you'll be surprised on what's got grey, and it only has to be a little bit of grey. You know, you don't have to have a dark painting or... So this one's got grey in it, so this one could be used for DP Grey in May. I don't even know how I'm doing the prizes. Wow, prize. There's going to be just... I've got no kind of sponsors or anything like that, so it's all whatever I've got. That. So there'll be some cover minders. Maybe I've got a couple of diamond art clubs I could do, but if it's abroad, then I don't know. You know, when you think I've done this and I don't even know what I'm doing. But I wanted to make it light and not more of just a tag thing than a, you know, and an awareness thing rather than a, you know, all of that jazz. And then I wanted to keep it so it could be international, which then means I don't know, maybe a £20 a gift voucher for a company of your choice or something. I might do that instead. And then if it's UK, you can either pick from a couple of diamond paintings that I've got. I might do a pen. That kind of thing. I haven't even found a hash. I haven't even done a hash. How do you do a hashtag? Do you just put it on one of your posts? Does anyone know how you make a hashtag on good old Insta? I don't even know how to set a Facebook group, to be quite honest. But I just find the whole tag thing's easier in it than a whole group. And there's that many groups, so that I really struggle to... It's kind of got a bit overwhelming with them all. So nice. These drills are a dream to work with. Just so you know. They just sit so nicely. Yeah, so it is the 8th of April today. So I've got a post. My final thoughts for the Mandy Manzano one I've just done. And then It'll be a couple. I've got some little unboxings from Etsy and stuff, some pens, and I've recorded some, so I might put them all together in one. And then I've got a Mad Wood Turnings. I was so chuffed with myself, and it's one that I'd really use as well. I've got a Mad Wood Turnings. I've got a lava pen coming. What else have I got? I've been looking at trays. But we always end up going back to the same ones. Kitten Up Kitten trays, 3D trays, are really nice. I like them. They're nicer when you're doing smaller amounts of colour, I think. So there's a bit of colour blocking, but not as big as what this is. But I don't even know what one I'm doing. So I've got Crystal Skull from Diamond Art Studios. But I don't know if it's got grey in it. And so do I just add skulls to it as well? Because it's all to do with the head, isn't it? I don't know. I'm just thinking things out in my head because I am really behind on everything. Like I said, I've not even promoted it yet. So I think I'm going to give myself this bank holiday weekend and then start. To be fair, I've not even been watching YouTube, so, you know, I kind of feel like a con for doing it, but it's really difficult. I don't know. Things have been not great. So, any ideas for the Grey in May event? Or tag along or whatever? I don't even know. Don't know what it is. Let me know. Any ideas on what I can do? I don't know what else to say about it, to be honest, because I've not really dealt with it or do it. I have kind of looked at pens and stuff and thought, oh, could I do that as a giveaway? So I've got some pens. I've got some pens that I got ages ago. Only, you know, like AliExpress resin pens or whatever. But for someone that hasn't got a resin pen, because I didn't have a resin pen for a long time. I just used the pink pen. Well, there was no such thing as resin pens and polymer pens and when I started doing this. So it's kind of been, I can't imagine not having resin pens now, because I did used to get like pains in my hands until I got some of these pens, because I'd been doing it for like so long, but I've only been doing like a couple of hours a day lately, which is better than when I was doing 9 a day. But the Diamond Art Clubs have got me back on it a bit. I have got the I mean, I suppose I could carry on with the Josephine Wall one for now, because that's got grey in it. I might just do that, you know. I know is there a Josephine Wall event? I think there is. What else? I might do a live, but I'm really struggling with the whole live thing, because when would I do it? Because I really don't want to upset anyone else and overtake anyone else. I don't really go on anybody else's lives because it's all on the evening, and quite frankly my brain is frazzled by the end of the day. I can't function by the end of the day just lately. You're lucky if I can function in the day, so I don't know. I don't know how to work it. I'm going to think about it over the weekend, and then I need to do a kind of video reel, or I mean, I suppose you could just tag and not join. Oh, that's two stuck together, so that's going to go in there. I don't know what I'm doing, to be quite honest. I keep saying that, don't I? That's what my brain keeps telling me, that's why. So yeah, so that's to do with the grey in May. There will be something, but it will only be, it's only me, I think, doing it, and which is fine. It's my first one, and I kind of got no idea. I am really technophobe as well. I am a proper technophobe. There we go. Now, we'll stop talking about that, because I'm just going to get all frazzled again and whatnot, because I don't know what I'm chatting on about. I hope everyone's okay. I keep meaning to message people, but yeah, I don't message people that I speak, that are in my life, never mind on a thing. I've had the flu. That was one. Oh my, well, I don't know if it was a flu or this virus thing that people keep going on about, but oh my life did I struggle. And then, it would come with it wasn't the old Rona, because I tested for that and it weren't Rona. But whatever it was, it absolutely took me off my feet. Excuse me. And even now, as you can see. Oh, wrong. Right, what are you doing? No. Oh, sugar lumps. I'm not putting that there. It's on a W, not there. That's a W. Oh, I'm glad I caught that when I did. That's the thing we're talking. Oh, that's gone. Wherever that's gone. There. That's alright. So yeah, so I had this for quite frankly. And do you know what? It wasn't even, I mean, I did feel really crap really bad for a few days. I think I was in bed for about 4 days because I literally couldn't function on any level. But it was the cough, because I've had 4 kids. And I know when you know, they say do your pelvic floors and that. Did that. But it doesn't matter. I can do it if I sneeze, if I'm prepared. There's no pee in the pants, but if I'm not prepared, I have to kind of tense all them muscles up, and so when you've got a persistent cough, it's just not. It just gets you even more when you know, peeing in the pants, like. And I'd be alright. It wasn't like coughing as in constantly all the time, but then I'd just have these coughing fits. And it really did peeve me off. We've had parents' evenings. That's been good. Max's was really good, in fact. And then what else have I done? There's been so much because it's been so long since I've done a whip and a waffle. We lost the cat. Oh, do you know what? I was starting to feel a little bit better in myself mentally, and then I lost the cat, and that just absolutely devastated me. I have to admit, even now, I keep thinking I can hear him, and we keep looking for him, and
finish right?
No, hold on. Do you want me to pause?
Mm.
Mr. P wanting to know if I want anything from the shop, which I don't. I was like, oh yeah, the cat. Oh, it come as such a shock. And then Mikey, like, Bagpuss used to sleep with Mikey. So he's really feeling it as well, and he keeps like looking for him when he walks in a room, and he was such a he was a pain in the bum. I'll be honest. He had the attitude of a proper Tom. He took no. He didn't, pull any punches. That cat. He was really funny. He had loads of character. He was always, well, he weren't always scrapping. I think they learnt not to scrap with him, but he was giant. He was a giant cat. And they used to go and sit outside the patio doors for next door just to wind the dogs up, and he'd sit on other people's porch roofs and look out over his rowl. I think he must have had about 30 other owners, so they must be missing him as well. Yeah, but it was such a shock. So we ordered a new, because it was weird, because a few days before he'd peed on Mikey's bed, and he's never done anything like that. And we thought it might have been he was shut in the room, because he quite often gets himself shut in rooms. So we kind of said, right, well, we ordered Mikey a new, because it was on the duvet. And no matter how much you try with duvets, you wash them and they go clumpy. And so we was waiting for this duvet to come. And then Mr. P phoned me and said, we've had a parcel. I said, we haven't. I'm in the house, there's no parcel. He says, I've just watched someone on the camera, because we've got a Ring doorbell. Throw something, go over by the gate, go and check in the passageway. So lo and behold, I go in the passageway and they're throwing this duvet over the gate. They didn't knock the door or anything. They just threw it. They didn't even notice in the through the door. So it's only through pure Mr. P clocking it on the doorbell that we found it, because we wouldn't have known it was there otherwise. And I love these drills. So I went to get the mattress and I could hear a cat meowing, and I thought nothing of it, because, you know, if you can hear background noise, I'm sorry, everyone's home. It's a Saturday, it's an Easter weekend, so no one's at work or anything. And yeah, so I could hear this meowing. Now we've got fence panels for next door, but Bowser likes to try and attack, chew through the fence. So we've got like wooden panels to block him from chewing through next door's fence. And Bagpuss was behind the panel. I mean, he could easily get out, don't get me wrong, they're not tied down or anything, they're just to stop the dog from trying to get to next door's dogs. And he wouldn't come out, and I was thinking, this is weird. It's not like him at all, and he was really meowing, and again, that's a bit weird. For the only time Bagpuss really meows is when he wants to go out, or wanted to go out, or when he wanted feeding. They're the only times he would really meow. Or if he was just being I don't know, he just didn't. He told you what he wanted through looks and actions. So if he wanted to go out, he'd stare at the window and sit on the coffee table in front of your face and stare at the window, so you knew he wanted to go out. And yeah, but so I tried to coax him out and he wouldn't come out. So I thought, oh, I'll put the mattress on the chair in the garden, and a mattress quilt, and I picked him up and put him down, and he just would not walk. I was thinking, oh, has he been run over? So I picked him up and I brought him in and put him down, and he was just dragging his back. Well, he weren't dragging. If I tried to move away from him, he tried to drag himself. So I phoned the vets really quick. 1 minute. Mr. P again, it's like as soon as I sit down in this room, I don't even know, is he going in my car? Yep, it's going in my car. I phoned the vets. I was like, I was hyperventilating. I mean, and I said, I don't know, I don't know if he's been run over or what, but he's, he can't walk. His back legs are totally dragging on the floor. And every time I tried to leave him to kind of get ready to go out, he was kind of trying to drag himself to be near me. And Bagpuss was never that kind of, he'd never sit on your lap or anything like that. He'd curl up next to you on the bed, but he'd never lie on your chest and let you stroke him, kind of thing. So the fact that he wanted me so near him, really, you knew he was hurting. And seeing him like it broke my heart. So I phoned the vets, and they had me in there in 20 minutes. Got me in 20 minutes. So they took him, and I really thought it was going to be he's been run over, to be quite honest. And he dragged himself back under, the gap in the gate kind of thing to get where he did. Because he was fine in the morning. He'd had his breakfast and he'd gone out and done what he was, He's always off and gallivanting, and going to get fed at another 3 houses kind of thing. And I was waiting a good 45 minutes. And they came in, the vets called me in, and they said that there was no sensation on his back end at all, not from no pain receptors, nothing. And they think he'd had a blood clot, and something had happened with the blood clot. So we're thinking whether that weeing on the bed was something happening then, because he said it would have been a few days before and then it's moved or something. But because Bagpuss never moved fast, he always kind of bowled around as if he owned the place, and he wasn't one for jumping up high places and stuff. We used to call him Flat Cat, because he was always lying flat on the floor. But at home he was a really lazy cat, you know. He bar scratching the wallpaper off the walls. He didn't really mess around, and they said they could try and give him some stuff to clear the clot, and give him something, because they said he would be in horrendous pain, which I knew he was in pain because of the way he was meowing, and they said they could try and do stuff, but out of I think he said about the 5 years, 7 years or whatever that he'd been a practicing vet, out of say 15, only 2 got any kind of better, and even then they were not fully functioning. And for Bagpuss, that just wouldn't have, even if that happened, that wouldn't have been an option for Bagpuss. He just wasn't that kind of, you know, the fact he wouldn't have been able to get up and down the stairs on his own, or so sadly. Well, he had to go to sleep. But I was absolutely devastated, because even though he wasn't a fussy cat, he was so much a part of everything, you know. If we did anything, it was like the cat would be there, and he was always doing silly things that would make you laugh, and oh yeah, he was just a proper character. He was so bold. He didn't seem scared of anything, but it's really knocked me back, losing the cat. I've only just stopped bursting into tears at the slightest little thing. And it's things like, you know, when I go online and they're advertising, they're suggesting that I might need cat food because I've not ordered the cat food. And, you know, it's little things like that kind of just rub that salt in the wounds. And he wasn't a cat that, he didn't like sleeping in cat beds, and he didn't, I mean, we bought him these big massive scratch posts and things, but he just used to scratch the wallpaper behind it, to be quite honest. He never liked to lie in, you know, cat beds or anything. He used to just like to lie on the floor or on one of my chair that I always sit in when I diamond paint. He would sit in there as soon as I'd get out, and I'd have to, you know, every time I come in, he'd be in it. And he wouldn't move. He wasn't scared of the vacuum. if you was vacuuming, he would literally just lie there and look at you as if to say, well, you'll have to go round me because I'm not shifting. He was such a character. Even people that don't like cats liked him. Because he was so bold and brash, quite frankly. Fit him great in our house. Slightly insane. Always helps. I don't know. 1 second, got Nicholas coming down now. He was just getting a loo roll. So yeah, so then, you know, with the cat and the flu, and I feel like there's so many things to say, and can't remember what it all is. I have been diamond painting though. That's the most important thing, I think. I've managed to keep diamond painting. Obviously when I had the flu, that was a no-go. I couldn't even get out of bed, never mind do diamond painting. I couldn't watch telly. Well, I can't watch telly anyway. I can't concentrate that long, but oh yeah, it wasn't good, and it took me 2 weeks. Even now, 2 weeks later after I first started, my throat still keeps going croaky, and you know, all of that stuff. Well, Mr. P's back from the shop. Don't know what he's doing. The door's open. I don't know. Oh, it is it's carpet cleaner's come. Well, it's me that'll end up using it.
Nice one, good.
Is that your carpet cleaner?
Yeah. It's your carpet cleaner.
You see? It's my carpet cleaner apparently.
Oh.
Even though I didn't ask for it or request one, or I do love a new vacuum and I love a new mop, but I have not requested a carpet cleaner. But apparently that's my Easter present. No, I haven't asked for it. When did I ask for a carpet cleaner?
No.
When have I asked for a carpet cleaner? Yeah.
You've asked for the steam mop.
I didn't ask for a steam mop here. I've had steam mops. I don't like them particularly. Normally.
Well, it was free.
I know the steam mop was free. I'm not knocking a free mop because, you know, I love a mop. But I didn't ask for a steam cleaner. A carpet cleaner. I haven't.
Well, you got one now, haven't you?
Yep. I have indeed, my love. So...
Mr. P buys you everything. Right?
I wouldn't go that far. He does spoil me occasionally. Don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't go the way I planned. Oh, that feels like a... Right.
And this one, just.
Yes, please. Sorry, I needed that drink. Oh, Mr. P distracted me. that sounds lovely. He's all excited because of that bloody carpet cleaner. He'll get me doing that later. Even though I don't think we've got any carpet cleaning fluid. Just thinking about it. So what's everyone else working on? Are you doing any events? Are you joined any events or? I have been kind of looking at diamond paintings and thinking, can they fit into spring flings and Easter things? And this one kind of does, even though it's fairies and unicorns. But it's kind of got that spring feel to it. You feel like that's the season they're in. Or you could look at it, spring is full of magic, isn't it? Reborn and new growth and all of that jazz. And it's the fairies doing it. As you can tell, I'm all over the place when I diamond. I never go in one direction. I kind of go in my own. I don't know if you can see how nicely these fit together. These drills. I still want to try paddy wax, but I'm not willing to pay the shipping. Not when some people don't even, some people love it, some people hate it. And then I'm thinking of trying some Mad Wood Turnings wax. What else? What else do I want to try? There's some load. Now I like the funnel trays, if that makes sense. Like this one. And add more zest trays I quite like. But there's some other ones. So I've ordered from Peanut Kitten. I really like their hair trays for smaller amounts where it's not so much colour blocking, and large amounts of colour in one. So I use that on my Mandy Manzano one, where there was bits. I got a couple of new pens from Brian Woods, yeah, I don't know. on Etsy. Oh, one's gorgeous. It's like opal. It's so pretty. Got a bit of wax on there. It's the only thing with this. Oh no, that's not wax. That's a bit of plastic. It's a bit of drill flash. Oh. I forgot what I was saying now. It doesn't take much, does it, for me to get distracted? So, last thing I want to talk about is, oh my life, there is so many. I'm waiting for so many diamond art clubs to go back in to stock. There's at least 4 I want. And I'm allowing myself to have them ones as well. And then it was Dainty Diamond Art, but now she's changed it to Diamond Painting Fanatics, Cindy. Oh, there's a couple of pieces of hers I want. Dreamer Designs, there's a cat, and it's like a cat fairy, like Bumblebee, a cat bumblebee. And I really want that one because it's reminds me of Bagpuss, and it's just so cute, this little cat. It's got ginger in it, this cat, and this bumblebee, the bumblebee cat, bumblecat. So I really want to get that one when that comes back in stock. And there's some lovely ones on the one with the diamond art. I've got the ones I want off Diamond Art Studio. And then, what other companies is there? I've seen a few, but I've really got to, Mr. P kind of said enough's enough. I've got a couple coming from Diamond Art Dreams. I've got one coming from Sonnature, which I know is a more I could put it a more budget, maybe. There's questions on licensing anyway, I think, with that one. But I really wanted this seahorse stained glass thing, so that's the way I went with that. And then so there's a couple of them, but I'm in the pens at the minute. So the pens things get into me. And then there's some lovely ones, and I've seen some, right, and I thought, oh, they're nice. And I know a lot of work, I'm not underestimating the work that goes into making these pens. But when it's £100, and then you've got to pay £15 on top in shipping. You just can't. It just makes it unfeasible. I'd never pay £100 for a diamond painting pen, no matter how pretty it is, no matter what it's got in it. It could have the blood of, I don't know, for everlasting life in it, and I still would not pay £100 for a pen. I mean, I've paid some prices, but never that much. Especially when the shipping's so expensive. I mean, they're beautiful pens, don't get me wrong, but some pens you get and you just have more you just like working with them, and Mr. P will go to me, you know, what do you want that one for? You don't understand. It's really comfortable, and then you get certain makers and you really like the way their pens are, and so, but my dream pen that I've always wanted was Mad Wood Turnings, and I've managed to grab myself. And I got so chuffed with it. So chuffed. Because I never win. I never get on there in time. But I did. So I was one happy camper. Let's put it that way. And then I've won one on Cebu Tour, or whatever that one's called. I won one on Facebook. I actually put an auction thing on. Not an auction thing, but like a, you know, you put what one you want and they pick the numbers out at random. So I was really chuffed about that as well. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't need these pens. I really shouldn't buy these pens, but they are so pretty. So I'm thinking of doing a pen stash video. Would anybody care? If anyone's still here at the end of this video. And an update on my stash of diamond paintings. Not the you know, like me AliExpress ones and that, because I've not really got any new ones from there. But my Dreamer Designs, Diamond Art Dreams, which is Sherry Baldy's company. Mind you, I've been waiting over a month for it. So I would like definitely to I might do it, because I have got more than I did, even though I shouldn't. And there's a couple more that I want as well. Been ever so good though. I went through my wish list on Diamond Art Club and reduced it by 100. I will admit that was because some of them they don't even sell anymore. So I don't even know why they don't remove them off. If they no longer do it, why they can't. But they've updated it now so that you can see what you've bought. But there's some I've bought off Diamond Art Club that aren't on my wish, that aren't on that don't come up as already bought. But I've bought a few off eBay and stuff like that, so I might do a stash video of my Diamond Art Clubs and my Dreamer Designs. And then what other ones I've ever got from, there's some from Diamond Art Studio, and And I'm waiting to see what they put. Diamond Art Studio put the one with over 100 colours in it. I can't remember how many colours it said it was now, but I'm tempted to get that one if I've got the monies. But then I go on holiday the end of May as well, so I'm going to see my mama. We're going early this year rather than in the August. We're going in the May, end of May, for the Whitsun week. And then that means that Marky gets a nice break before he starts his GCSEs, and Max, I don't know quite when Max is doing his SATs actually. Max has got his SATs, and so be a nice break for everyone. It's and it'd be good to see my mum and dad. I can't believe it's April already, to be honest. I really can't. So I think that's it for now. There will be a lot more videos over the next couple of weeks, because it'd be nice just to unbox, just to see what's in them, because you know, I only normally unbox when I do them, so it'll be interesting. So that's me. I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I hope to speak to you soon. Press that thumbs up. Bye.